Good morning. There are almost 2 weeks since we finished the root cellar, but in these 2 weeks it rained every day, so I didn't do anything to finish the project. But you can see what the students were able to build during these 2 weeks. So during the week they build this project. So we managed to raise the wall to a height of 1.7 meters. This is the height of the door. We added over the door lintel, I think it's called in English, I hope. On the inside, we managed to put a roof. So in the last day, we added these 2 layers of earth bags, and then one last layer of tubular earth bag. Since it was our first test with this kind of technology, unlike the earth bags that you can see that are pretty thick, the tubular earth bag were is pretty thin, because in this we have something like 7 earth bags in 1 meter, but in here we have something like 4. So after we added all the layers or the necessary layers of earth bags, we added a guide beam, this one, that is on top of the wall from one end to the other, and is made from one half of one of these round beams. I cut it in half with a chainsaw, and I put the flat surface on the wall and the round surface on top, and then we added these round wooden beams. So to make these wooden beams stay put, we carved a little bit, so it's not, the point of contact is not one point, it's a surface. And we fixed everything in thick nails, and then I only added these wooden planks so I can put this membrane on top, so it's protected by the rain. But I still have to finish it, so the thickness of this guide beam will be fulfilled with cob, and then on top the thickness of the round beams will be another earth bag layer. In the back, since I don't have the height of the round beam, I will add probably 2 layers of earth bags, so the planks of wood can rest on directly on the wall without the need of the beam. Okay. On the inside, I made use of a space, so now it's a tool shed. It's just temporary, since I'm waiting for a drier weather so I can plaster the walls. On the floor, I sprinkled a lot of lime, so I can prevent any kind of mold. So I hope this will work. What we also did in our last days at the project is we put this membrane that will have to be backfilled. I didn't do that. As I said, it was raining day after day after day. But as you can see, this membrane will not reach the top of the roof. So unfortunately, I'll have to add another piece on top. So the waterproofing will be continuous. After I will backfill everything, including in the back of the root cellar. I have to I have to fix all the of the all the wood on top of the beams. I must take out this plastic membrane that it's just a temporary protection, and then I'll add on top the final water membrane and a geotextile that will protect the water membrane from the roots of the plants. Whatever. What else? As you can see, since it's not backfilled, this water membrane is staying just a little bit, so it's not that strong. And down there where my cat is a little spring, which I hope will disappear when all the earth will be here and it will suck the water. And if there will be too much water in the earth, that will flow through the earth down to the drainage system in the ground. Here in front of the door we had a junction, and the only thing that I did in these 2 last weeks by myself was to put a drain pipe, which you can see exiting in here. It's 110 millimeters thick, and I covered it first with stones and then with the earth, so there is no risk of accidental hitting the pipe. So the idea is not that those stones have any drainage qualities, it's just for the protection of the pipe. I also played a little bit with some earth plastering, but as you can see, on one side, since the roof is not finished, it washed a little bit from the rain. But even at the interior, the plaster is not finished because the air is too damp and it cannot dry. So more or less the project was finished by the students, and they did a really great work, and I'm very happy with what they were able to do and to learn. And hopefully at one point I will restart work at the root cellar, since in the meanwhile I have to start working at my house which is on standby since last winter. But hopefully now there will be clear skies and dry weather, so everything I could restart working. So thank you to everybody for participating in this project. I apologize for not being such a great guy at documenting in video format all the project, but hopefully I will do it next time. For more details, you can find everything in the video description, and you can follow me on YouTube and on my blog. Bye bye.